Yeah. You know how Kia feels in the morning?
Oh, yes.
It's like you've woken up and you're stretching.
Yeah.
But anyway, happy birthday to Sarah Minta Boateng of UPS. God bless you with more life from your dad, Mr. Richard Minta. Good morning to you. And I want to say a happy birthday to the CEO of Ernest Chemist, Mr. Ernest Bediako Sampon. Happy birthday. And Mrs. Esther Linda Adjoanyako. Today is your 10th anniversary in marriage as well. Good morning.
Yes.
And Mama Pat, aka Super Mummy at My Job, near Zoom Lion, may it to be 99.7. May your children bring you joy. From Nina Kodona.
Yes, so I'm meeting them. Don't say K. K. Joy Sports Center is brought to you by
MTN 4G Plus.
Yes.
For fastest connectivity and highest internet speed, choose MTN Turbonet. MTN 4G Plus also brings you us the birthday dedications on the show, so thanks to you as well. Now, Standard Chartered Bank Here for Good also brings us the Joy Sports Center and Multi TV. Just thrills. Now, let me tell you something exciting about MTN. The journey of 1,000 smiles began 10 years ago, and to celebrate this, MTN is giving away 10 brand new Hyundai cars in the MTN Momo at 10 promo, including the all-new Hyundai 2019 Santa Fe as the grand prize. You could also win other exciting prizes like Samsung Smart TVs, up to 3,000 Ghana cedis e-cash every month, and so much more. Just keep using your MTN Momo for more on your everyday transactions to build points and win big from now till the end of August, only on Ghana's best network. Remember, promo winners will only be called with 0244 300,000. Again, winners will not be contacted through text messages nor asked to pay any money to redeem their prizes. Dial *120# to check your points. Terms and conditions apply. So go on, just Momo it. We day for you everywhere you go. We believe in you and in the power of your dreams, in the fire in your soul and the sheer force of your will. You have what it takes to make great things happen, and nothing should stop you from living your best life, least of all your banking. With SC Mobile from Standard Chartered, you can conduct all your banking from wherever, as well as enjoy all the amazing perks that come with this exciting new app. We can't wait to share this new experience with you. Download SC Mobile from the App Store or Play Store, and let's show you what real convenience is. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Danny, you have to stay with me because our first story is really disturbing.
Tell me.
That FIFA is discussing taking over the running of Confederation of African Football.
CAF alone.
CAF alone.
Why?
Don't you see the problems? You can't see the problems. But is that the way to go? I think this man will not be happy this morning.
At long last, the battle has ended. And thus, Ghana, your beloved country, is free forever. There is a new African in the world. That new African is ready to fight his own battle and show that after all, the black man is capable of managing all of us.
So who has
the black
let
man is capable of
who has let Nkrumah down? Is it the black men who were in charge of CAF, and I'm using black because of what he said, or it's FIFA who is deciding not to give us a chance?
0244340437.
No, it's a serious question. And we'd like an answer.
That's right.
Is it our CAF officials who have let Africans down, or it's FIFA that's not giving us the opportunity?
So let's stick with that, because why is FIFA interested in this? It's because FIFA and CAF are considering appointing FIFA General Secretary Fatima Soumare as High Commissioner for Africa in light of recent government issues on the continent. Now, the BBC's Per Edwards has more on this development.
It is time to possibly act, and they've been in talks with CAF about the possible installation of the FIFA Secretary General, Senegal's Fatma Samoura no less, to act as what is being called a High Commissioner for Africa, and therefore she would introduce a leaked memo. I can tell you one of the things they want to do is conduct a root and branch review of governance of the Confederation, oversee operational management of CAF, and recommended a series of reforms where necessary. So clearly FIFA have had enough. They don't want their reputation to be tarnished by what may be going on any governmental or failings within CAF, and they want to make sure that CAF is run properly. And this is the suggestion. So this has never really happened before. It would be quite a statement if it did go through. As I understand it, the CAF members will have to vote on this next month. But the very fact that this is even being discussed shows just the crisis levels that we're at within the leadership of African football.
P.S. Edwards there with that report. Now, after 3 weeks of intense training, the Black Stars will wrap up the tour of Dubai today ahead of the Africa Cup of Nations. Now, Coach Kwesi Appiah and his team are expected to arrive in Ismaila tomorrow for their group opener next week. Ahead of the last training today, Coach Kwesi Appiah believes they are ready and wants the support of Ghanaians to end the country's long wait for the title.
You see, as a coach and as a Ghanaian, since we all know that, it's been years that we won the cup. Our vision, everything within us is to go out there and try and win the cup. That is the mentality of every Ghanaian. So, and all the players are aware of the situation. So that's why I said we'll go out there, give out all our best, and we're praying that the Lord blesses what is on our hearts, so that all Ghanaians will be happy. This is Ghana Black Stars going out there for war. It's about Ghana. It's not about any other country but our motherland.
Now, in today's edition of the Joy AFCON Minute, Baba Tando picked up on an interesting trend in the Black
Football together.
The AFCON Minute on Joy is brought to you by Total Excellium, the fuel that cleans your engine kilometer after kilometer, in association with GoTV and DSTV, your exclusive Total AFCON coverage destination. The 2019 Total African Cup of Nations has barely started, but we have a winner. Yes, you heard right. We already know who will be lifting the trophy at the Cairo International Stadium on July 19. It will be the Squirrels of Benin, and this is not according to me, but according to a certain Beninois prophetess by name Parfait Dagbo, founder of the Church of Baname in Benin. So the Black The AFCON Minute on Joy is brought to you by Total Excellium, the fuel that cleans your engine kilometer after kilometer, in association with GoTV and DSTV, your exclusive Total AFCON coverage destination. It is quite obvious that there is some pressure on the Black Stars as they are expected to end their 37-year trophy drought at the 2019 Total African Cup of Nations. Some members of the team have devised ways of subduing that pressure. Take a listen. That was General Captain Asamoah Gyan and some of his colleagues in a skit. We wait to see how all these antics will culminate into Ghana winning a 5th AFCON title. Find the full videos on myjoyonline.com/sports. Follow the hashtag JoyAFCON on social media. Salam.
All right, 40. Clearly we're just building up to the Africa Cup of Nations, and we're going to be giving you live commentary there tomorrow. A wonderful launch at the Leicester Square Star Bites. But look, we have to now hear from General Captain Asamoah Gyan on why the jokes at this time.
I'm the one cracking jokes for everybody to laugh, just to forget the pressure on us, because although we joke here, but there is huge pressure in the place. So sometimes I try to take the player's mind off the game a bit to relax, so if you can see, sometimes I try to crack jokes for the players to laugh, just to feel at home, not thinking about just football. Sometimes when you do that, it puts pressure, so apart from that, the unity is very, very good. We share ideas, sometimes the young ones, if they need something, they come to the experienced ones, we help them, so everything is going well as planned, and we are very, very happy. This camp has been one of the best camps,
So the team will touch down in Egypt tomorrow, same day the competition gets underway. Benedict Owusu, who has been with them in Dubai, has taken the lead to Egypt and has come through with this report.
The countdown began after the 2017 Africa Cup of Nations, which was hosted in Gabon. It wasn't supposed to be on this land, but the original host Cameroon were stripped of their hosting rights after failing to meet CAF's requirements. And here we are today with the Africa Cup of Nations some few hours from kickoff. when you walk around town or when you arrive in this country, everything shows that Egypt is ready to host the rest of Africa. They have flags of the 24 participating teams everywhere, and the talk in town is mainly on the opening ceremony, which will happen on Friday, as well as the opening group game between Egypt and Zimbabwe. Benedict Owusu reporting from Cairo.
Meanwhile, Ghanaian-born French football legend Marcel Desailly wants the Black Stars to take full advantage of the underdog status to win a first African trophy in 37 years. The former France captain, World Cup and European trophy winner insists Ghana's chances of winning the trophy is marginal.
Very small, but there's still a lot of hope, in the previous African Cup of Nations, we were really hoping to win it because we were one of the favorites, and you can see nothing happened really. But this time, the fact that we are not one of the favorites allowed you, to maybe work in a better way to be able probably to be one of the surprise of this tournament. So we hope that they've prepared very well to be fit. It's a choice from the coaches, either to get this team fit for the first round or to get them fit in the second round, because he believes that they will perform quite easily and qualify in the first bit. So it's a whole lot of decision and commitment. So I'm confident that they can be a surprise of this tournament.
Now, Marcel Desailly was speaking after the donation of jerseys, football equipment, football staff, among others, to the James Prisons camp in Accra to support the Prisons Football League, which resumes in some months. Now, let's talk about the Women's World Cup, because Scotland are out of it. After twice taking the lead, at the time penalty gave Argentina a dramatic draw, and they'll be hoping to go through as one of the best third-place teams. England faced a favourable draw in the last 16 after they beat 2011 winners Japan to finish top of Group D thanks to 2 Ellen White goals. Later today, Cameroon will seek all 3 points against New Zealand. Netherlands will be playing Canada. We've got the defending champions USA. They take on Sweden, and Thailand will be up against Chile. Despite another shaky performance in the Copa America, Argentina still have their fate in their own hands. Very difficult for Lionel Messi these days. He managed to convert a penalty and pulled his side back level in the 57th minute after handball by Paraguay's Ivan Perez was no one on the pitch appealed for, but was spotted by VAR review. Now, the last one I have to tell you about, Daniel, is that Spain manager Luis Enrique, of course, has stepped down for personal reasons, and his assistant Robert Moreno is the man taking charge of that. So we're building up, and there's more coming up as we look forward to the start of the Africa Cup of Nations tomorrow, Daniel.
Most definitely. And there's the AFCON viewing party. Sorry, the AFCON 2019 launch party.
Yes.
It's tonight, tomorrow, the 21st of June at Starbight Nesta Square, Airport City, Accra.
You have to get there by 5.
Yes.
Get there by 5.
Please be there by 5. We actually start at 7. Today is the birthday of Kwame Sefaka, George. Yup. Chairman General, happy birthday.
It's a cake.
Yeah.
It's important.
All right, then.
The Joy Sports team will be there at the Nesta Square, Starbites. We'll start our build up from there, and then we'll bring you live commentary.
All right then. Thank you very much, George Ado Jr. So the Nesta Square, Starbites Nesta Square, Airport City, Accra will all be there.